jammed right in the very beginning, so I had to take this one that's yours, and I'll have to erase yours because I wanted to see if I could record the basketball game tonight. Goffstown played in the semifinal either Tuesday or Wednesday night, and they beat Somersworth, so they're playing the finals tonight at Durham against Hanover. I just got back from school and I had a rally 7th period, so it's going to be broadcast on WGIR, and I thought at 7:30 I'll see if we can pick it up. Might not do the whole game. I'd like to, if they do win, I'd like to get the last part of it anyway. So I'll see if how the radio comes down.
With Hanover. Our broadcast from the Lundholm Gymnasium continues in a moment.
For 40 years, basketball championship, pitting the Hanover Marauders, the #1 seeded team, against the Goffstown Redskins, seeded 5th. Tonight's Class I championship is being brought to you by The Real Thing, Coke, from the Coca-Cola Bottling Company of Manchester, by the Gordon Burns Insurance Agency, 41 Main Street, Goffstown, by Burger King, home of the Whopper, with 2 locations in Manchester, by Pat's Peak, just 25 miles to nearby Henniker, and by Bernard Tire, New England's largest wholesale distributor of Dunlop tires. And now WGIR Sports takes you to the Lundholm Gymnasium in Durham and Sports Director Bob Lobel.
All right, Clark Webster, thank you very much, and hello again, everybody, for WGIR, WGIR-FM. Bob Lobel with Dick Powers, Paul Toland, our statistician, for tonight's Class I championship game between Goffstown and Hanover. The Redskins are warming up at the basket to our right. They'll be wearing their road uniforms, being the lower-seeded team here tonight. Hanover will be at the hoop to our left. They'll be in
Goffstown Redskins, who finished the regular season 16-4 with seeded 5 coming into the tournament. They will start as forward Brooks Bailey, a 6'2" sophomore wearing number 33, and a young man about whom we have all heard a great deal of good things. The other forward will be Ed Coulomb, 6'4" junior wearing number 43. At center, it's Jay Rising, 6'2" senior wearing number 31. The guards are Walter Foote, a 6'3" senior wearing number 15, and Marvin Kennedy, 6' senior wearing number 41. And if you listen to those heights, you know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about a well-balanced team, height-wise, in terms of high school basketball. 6'2", 6'2", 6'4", 6'3", and 6 feet even, and that's not bad height. Checking through the club's records during the regular season, a couple of common opponents. One was Milford. Milford is coached by Jack Zeiler.
Rising, a jump shot baseline, in and out. It rolled off the rim. Goffstown can't buy a basket. In backcourt now, slapped out of bounds at the scorer's table off the hands of Marvin Kennedy. It'll be Hanover basketball in the backcourt. Putting it in play, Warren Coughlin. Ends off to Pete Natovi. Back to Coughlin, moving in on the left side. The Redskins set up a 2-1-2 zone. There's Coughlin looking low, but goes over to Natovi on the right. Holding there, picked up by Kennedy. Back out top now to Crory. He hands to Coughlin. Coughlin over to Crory on the left in the corner. Natovi, a jump shot over Coulomb. It's too strong. Rebound in the corner. Brooks Bailey. And the Redskins turn up court on the warpath 4-0. They trail 4:12 to play. Goffstown's played almost a half a quarter rather, and hasn't put a point on the board. Over in the corner on the left, across the lane, Rising a 12-footer off the rim. It rolled off. Back up on the rebound. We got a foul. Foul's on Rob Keene of Hanover. He got Brooks Bailey on the rebound. Bailey has position. As Goffstown seems to be doing pretty well on the board, they just cannot buy the hoop. 4:01 left first quarter. Kennedy inbounds in the corner to Wall Foote. Hands out to Bailey. Bailey on the left side against the 1-2-2 Hanover zone. To Kennedy deep in the left. Back to Bailey out top to Foote. Top of the circle. Moving to the right with a dribble shut off there. Still with it on a dribble. Hands back to Kennedy. Coming to the right. Against the zone, they go to Rising deep in the right corner. Rising back out on the near side. To Kennedy stops. He pops. Yes. That does it. 4-2. Goffstown has broken the drought. 3:33 left to play. First quarter. Up on the near side, Crory. Crory gives back to Coughlin. He comes left as both teams are in a zone. To Natovi in the corner. To Crory. He's got all 4 Hanover points. He's it back to Coughlin with 45 seconds left to play first quarter. Up on the near side. Coughlin, high post, turn around. Brinky's there. He banks it out, in and out, and now Hanover can't drop one. They opened up with 4 quick points, and they haven't hit in the last 4 minutes. Goffstown has the rebound. Walsh put up the left side. They go to Kennedy. Out over to Brooks Bailey. One bounce, a jump shot, hits the back of the rim. The rebound, Nate Tovey getting around Kennedy. 4-on-1. Back is Bailey. To Coughlin. Whips it to Corey. Lays it up, and he got it. That time, Hanover, a 4-on-1 break. Crowley's got all 6 points, 8-6. 8 seconds left, first quarter. They go across the lane to Kennedy. Corner to Rising, 5 seconds. Baseline, Rising, double team. Back to Kennedy, a jumper with 1 second. It's in and out. That is the horn. The first quarter is over. 8-6, Goffstown. 1-2-2, Hanover zone. Low post to Rising, double team to foot. A jumper from 18 off the front of the rim. Tapped up. No, Rising back up, and yes, he has the basket. Jay Rising, with a lot of white jerseys around him, dead on, makes it 10-6. 7:42 left first half. Bob Lobel, Dick Towers, WGIR Sports. The pass in the key is deflected. Nate Tovey passes corner. Curry jump shot off the rim. Rebound foot. Can he catch up? Yes, and he saves it. To Brooks Bailey on a neat play. Bailey unloads it to Rising. Hands the foot. Foot brings it across midline on the left side. Tricky dribble. Comes back to the right. Stops there. Over to Kennedy, in the corner to Coulomb. Back to Kennedy on the left, to foot, top of the circle to Kennedy, left side, Coulomb, left quarter, one bounce, back to Kennedy as they come across the lane. To Bailey, Bailey one bounce, a jump shot off the glass and switch. Brooks Bailey gives Goffstown a 6-point lead, 12-6, as they continue to burn the 1-2-2 zone. Wouldn't be too surprised to see Hanover come out of that rather rapidly. 12-6 is our score, 6:57 to play. In the corner, Croy, low post turnaround. Brink, he has the shot, blocked out of bounds and fouled by Foot. Foot got him with a body. So it'll be a 2-shot foul. The first time we've seen free shots taken tonight. At the line will be Russ Brink.
Well, again, Bob, you just mentioned the fact that Hanover might
down 6:37 to play. Not in the first quarter, in the first half. Low scoring affair, both teams in zone. Here's Foot, a jumper from 20. Got it. From dead on, Walt Foot has found the range. It is 14-7. 6:23 left now as Goffstown has doubled the Hanover score after Hanover went out 4-0. Over on the near side, Brink off the lane. Brink gives it off to Coughlin. He's got the jumper, but it's deflected. Picked up on the baseline by Bailey. Looks up court to Foot, but he turns down the pass. Hands off to Kennedy. He comes to Foot left side. Foot driving, double team, back to Kennedy. Over to Foot on the left. Still with it on the dribble, working his way in. Back to Kennedy, a jumper from the spot that Foot hit his shot. Hits the bracket, the rebound. Pulled down by Natovi. He's got Troy on the break, left side. One bounce, he lays it up. He missed the shot, but he got a foul. The foul was on Brooks Bailey of Goffstown. It appeared, Dick, that Goffstown hurried their offense a little bit last time down the floor. They didn't really get the good shot that they have been waiting for in the past.
No, they didn't. Kennedy sort of forced that one from what appeared to be a little bit too great a distance for his shooting capabilities.
At the line, Dave Curry, he's up, he missed it. Curry has got 6 of their 7 points. 5:51 left first half, 14-7, Goffstown. Curry bends, shoots, and hits the second one. It is 14-8. Hanover, kind of a loosely played full court press. Walter Foot being harassed in the backcourt by Brink, but he beats it with a pass across midline on the right to Bailey. Back to Foot across to Kennedy, gets away from Nate Tovey. Back to Foot, Foot down the lane. A running pass inside the Coulomb, and we got a foul. The foul is offensive on Walter Foot as he levels. Right, back to Foot. Foot over on the left to Kennedy. A jump shot off the front of the rim. Rising and tried to tap it in. Deflected, picked up there by Russ Brink and Hanover. The Marauders turn up short. 16-10 Goffstown. 4:28 left first half. This is Coughlin setting up a long one-hander. Air ball. Picked up underneath. Back up and in. Corey got the rebound as Coughlin put up an air ball that missed by 3 feet. Double teamed as Kennedy at midline. Gets it off to Bailey. Low post Coulomb. He's there. Back to Bailey. Jumper. No, he passed a foot in the lane. He puts up the shot and banks it up too hard. Hanover rebound. A chance to close to 2. Nate Tovey, right side. Stops on a dribble. Hands back to Coughlin. Coughlin looking over his head against the zone. Looking high post now. Brink. Brink drives down the left. Brink stop. A running scoop. He hit the bottom of the rim. Foot has the rebound for Goffstown. A breakout pass to midcourt. Bailey. Bailey 3-on-2. Bailey stops. Puts up the shot and hits. It is 18-12 as Brooks Bailey puts Goffstown back by 6. Bailey has 8 points, 3:43 to play. First half. Here comes Hanover. Goffstown comes back to set up their zone defense, a 1-2-2 now. Here's Croy, baseline on the left. Hands back to Natobi to Coughlin in the circle at the foul line to Croy. Baseline to Brink. He lays it up and has it. As they work the ball strictly on the left side and beat the zone with a layup on the left from Brink. 18-14. Here's Goffstown to pass to Rising off his fingertips along the left sideline and out of bounds to Hanover. So once again, the Marauders will have an opportunity to close the gap to 2. 3:21 left. First half, 18-14, Goffstown. Natobi in the forecourt on the right, hands to Coughlin. High post to Brink. He put up the shot and hits it as he was blocked on the way up, and he put up an off-balance scoop shot that went in miraculously. 18-6. What a shot by Brink. Here's the pass to Bailey. His foot cutting down, and Hanover now is beginning to gain control as the pass goes out of bounds off the hands of Croy, and Croy indeed is called for a foul as he and Walter Foote had a little confrontation near sideline. Nothing. You didn't see him as he tried to gain control. Bailey comes across the court on the far side to Rising. He hands to Kennedy. Rising goes low post. To Bailey, a jumper off the key from the right, good. Bailey makes it 20-16. 2:08 to play, and Bailey's got 10 of Goffstown's 20 points. Up on the near side, Curry sets up and pumps up an air ball. That's 3 air balls, just half for Hanover. The pass deflected inbounds, picked up by Walt Foote. Ahead to Bailey, right side. Bailey drives, stops, shoots off the glass, and he missed it. That time back up Foote. He is stuffed, and we got a jump ball. Foote will jump against Foote. I tell you, Dick, we haven't seen much Class I, but I'm coming back for more. This is a great basketball game.
It sure is, and Bailey's a fine outside.
Tried to foul on the jumper. It hits the back of the rim. The rebound pulled down by Brink. He lost it, but in the corner, Corey has it in the backcourt. And Hanover goes up court. A minute 8 to play, first half. 20-16, Goffstown. Here's Coughlin, left side of the key. Goes in the corner on the chest pass. On the right, Natobi. Back to Croyd and Natobi. Deep in the right corner against the 2-1-2 Goffstown zone. Back out to Coughlin. 54 seconds left. 4-point lead for Goffstown. Natobi, left side jumper. Foote blocks the shot and comes down with the ball. To Coulomb. Out to Kennedy. He's at midcourt. 1-on-1. Kennedy drives. He's there. He lays it up and in. 22-16. 36 seconds left. First half. Goffstown by 6. Up on the near side, Coughlin. Coughlin gives to Natobi in the corner to Croy with 28 seconds on the Lundholm Gymnasium clock, the Class I championship. Here's Horton hooking in the lane and putting it in. With 21 seconds, 22-18. Goffstown by 4. They have a chance for the last shot. Kennedy across midcourt, contact, offensive foul as he nailed Natobi in the forecourt. As Pete Natobi got great defensive position, Kennedy's all he could do was run into him. So now Hanover has a chance at the last shot with 22-18 the score. The Marauders a chance to cut it to 2. 11 seconds. 10, 9 in the forecourt. Coughlin. Natobi right side. 7 seconds. 6. And travel out front. Coughlin. 6 seconds on the clock to turn over to Goffstown. And the Redskins go back on the warpath with a chance to up it to 6. With 6 seconds go. They'll inbounds on the side in the backcourt. Foote looking for somebody. Kennedy. Kennedy comes up to midcourt to Bailey. Bailey has bounced it off his feet, and he's called for traveling. Oh, Bailey looks ahead. Coughlin had defensive position. Bailey just bounced the ball off his toe. It'll be out of bounds. Hanover, and they'll have a last shot. Here's Croy, left side, 2-1 corner, jump shot. Croy, no, at the horn. That's the way the half ends. 22 Goffstown, 18 Hanover. Our broadcast from Lundholm continues in 120 seconds.
Well, that was pretty exciting first half, wasn't it? This is the first time that this Bailey has really been in the news. It's always been Rising and Foote for the scoring the whole season. And this one, I'm curious to know when this fella came in here. Because he scored over half.
Yeah.
Well, at one point he said 10, and maybe he got another one. Anyway, I know he's... If he was here in the beginning of the season, they certainly didn't have him on the first string because all the accounts in the paper just, showed that, like, Foote made his 1,000th point a few games ago, and they had his picture in the paper for that.
Eddie Coulomb makes it for 24-18. Goffstown now by 6. Their biggest lead was 7. In the corner on the left side, Corey heads back to Nato. Nato back out top to Coughlin, back to Nato. On the left, the chest pass to Corey, left side against the Goffstown zone. A 2-1-2 zone, both of them in the same zone. Corey, the jump shot baseline, and he has it. That was a tough angle shot. One of the most difficult shots in the house, and Corey just pulled it off. 24-20, the pass from Foot up against the strapping man-to-man press. Picked up by Kennedy. Kennedy bounced pass, Foot off to right, the jump shot good. Walt Foot answers the basket by Curry. It is 26-20. 6 minutes and 43 seconds remain. Third quarter, Goffstown 26 and Hanover 20. Up across midline, shooting the left side. Nato, high post to Brink, and turn around the pass. The Horton lays it up and in, and he's fouled. No basket, he travels. No basket, he travels, says Red Murray. So Hanover has two hoops taken away from him, one on the 3-second and one right there. Horton shuffled his feet as he put it up. 26-20 still. Here's Foot, the pass as he tipped at midcourt, but no whistle. Over to Bailey. Bailey back to Foot between the circles. Moving to the right. Dribbles between his legs. Gives it off on the near side. To Coughlin, to Coulomb. Left corner. Back out top to Foot. To Bailey. He's open. He pumps. He missed it. The deep rebound. Pulled down by Brink of Hanover. To Troy. Hands back to Coughlin. Back to Troy at midline. Off the left of the circle to Coughlin. In the lane. A runner by Brink. Deflected and blocked by Foot. And we got a foul on Walt Foot. He got more than the ball, apparently. Coughlin, who pumps it up from deep, and hits the front of the rim. Kennedy rebound. Kennedy left. Brooks Bailey right. Kennedy lays and missed the shot. Bailey back up and scores. Goffstown by 6 once again. 32-26. Hanover timeout. We continue from one home right after this. Circled over to Kennedy, left side. Stolen right back again. Nato, but Brink head on, lays it up, and he has it. A minute 19 left, third quarter. 34-28. Goffstown by 6 once again. Their biggest lead was 8 a few moments ago. Put up to Brooke Bailey on the right side. Goes across the key to Rising. A head fake, a reverse layup, and he rolls it off the rim. Got back out to Corey. He hands it to Nato. Driving. Nato stops. Foul line jumper. No. Rebound. What for? Picked up by Matt Reed of Hanover. Back to Nato. Across the right side of the key to Corey. Comes right on the dribble. He stops. He's open. He shoots. He scores. 34-30, and now Hanover has put up 4 unanswered points to close within 4 with 45 seconds left in the third quarter. Across the key, the pass goes in the corner to Bailey. Low post Coulomb, a jumper, hits the backboard, slapped out of bounds. Off the hands of Coulomb, it'll be Hanover basketball. And now the Marauders. Gorman right back again with 37 seconds left. Pete White checked in the ball game for Hanover. He's at the high post. They come on the near side. To Crowry, deep in the right corner. Tries to set up for the shot. He's shut off. The pass to Nato. 25 seconds. 34-30. Anybody's ball game. Crowry, the jump from the corner. Deflected. Blocked out of bounds by Walt Foot.
That's the third shot that Walt has blocked this evening, and he's got great leaping ability. Plays guard.
Up on the near side. The pass to Matt. Out top. Nato, a jumper from 18. Hits the back of the rim. The rebound. Plus 4. Picked up by Foot. Down deep in the tall timber. He brings it up court on the dribble. 34-36 seconds. 5, 4, 3. Foot to Kennedy. Don't see the clock. 2. 1 to corner. Bailey jumper from the corner. In and out. May not have counted anyway, but that's the third quarter. 34. A drive across the lane to Crowry. Sets up for the shot and has it. He has really been some kind of a sharpshooter here tonight. 36-32. 6:58 to play. Crowry's got 15 points. Up on the near side. Coulomb, left corner. Back out top to Foot. To Bailey, right side of the lane. To Coulomb in the left corner. Comes all the way out on the loop pass to Foot. A dangerous pass. Foot foul line pass into Rising. Off his fingertips and out of bounds. It'll be Hanover basketball in the backcourt with 6:42 left. Goffstown 36, Hanover 32. Up across midline, Pete Nato. Moves to the left side. To Crowry in the left corner. Back to Nato. Goffstown in that 2-1-2 zone. Over this side now. Back to Nato. Nato takes it down the lane. Holding. Looking for somebody. To Matt Reed. Reed back to Nato. On the left. They got White at the high post. Nato looking for him, but has to go. And Kennedy slaps it away. Picked up out front by Nato. Gets away from Bailey. Nato down the lane. Hands off to Crowry. A jumper. No, he missed it. Rising had the rebound. Slapped out of his hand. It'll be Goffstown basketball.
I can't say enough for the rebounding job that Jay Rising has done on both offensive and defensive boards for the Redskins.
6:07 to play. 36-32. Fourth quarter, Goffstown by 4. Here's Walt Foot back out top to Kennedy. Corner Coulomb on the left, back to Kennedy. Goffstown moves the ball patiently around the zone. So Foot. Near side Kennedy across the lane to Bailey. Bailey back to Foot to Kennedy. He's open, but goes back to Bailey as they work the 4-point Rising. He's inside a turnaround, a scoop. He missed it. He got his own rebound and lays it up and in. Wow. Rising just out-muscled taller opposition. He's got 8 points. 38-32. Here's a jump shot from White. He rolled it off the rim. Saved in by Corey. Throws it out nicely to Nato. Nato moving left with an honorable Hanover ball, but they trail by 6, 38-32, 5:22 to play. Fourth quarter Class I championship. Corey on the right side. Bailey's basket gives the Redskins a 6-point advantage once again. The biggest anybody has led tonight has been 8. Here's Horton right back again, and he scores. And it's fouled by Coulomb, and the basket counts. So that cuts it to 4, and at the line, Horton with a chance for a 3-point play to cut it to 3. 4:25. Fourth quarter. Timeout, Goffstown. We continue. The second half of the Redskins. Kennedy on the left, to Coulomb, left corner. Puts it on the floor, back to Kennedy on the loop pass. Across the Rising. Low post on the right. He turns, he shoots. Yes. Wow, what a basket by Jay Rising. 42-36. That kid could play in my club any day. Inside breaks the drive. Tied up by Kennedy. Jump ball.
Second time now that Marvin Kennedy has tied up Russ Brink as he brought that ball into his waist, and Kennedy on it like a hawk. I think Brink will control a tap, though.
The tap is tapped in the backcourt. Bailey trying to beat Nato, but Kennedy has it to Bailey. Right side, we get a foul. Offensive Kennedy. He ran into Nato after he passed, and Nato helped him up. And I'll tell you, there's a great spirit of sportsmanship going on down there as well. Both teams respecting each other because they both played an outstanding game of basketball tonight. 42-36, dropped down by 6 with 3:46 to play. All right, Coughlin between the circles against the Goffstown zone. 2-1-2, and a traveling call on Coughlin. A big turnover assessed against the Marauders. Goffstown ball in the backcourt. Kennedy will work it against the press. Comes across the court to Bailey. Bailey gets around Coughlin. Brings it up on the right side. Only a sophomore. Boy, he is going to be a great one. In the corner of the Rising, to put in the lane, a jump shot, blocked from behind and fouled. Coughlin commits the foul, and he knew it. At the line will be Walt Foot. 42-36 with 3:34 left to play. Goffstown, 6-point lead.
It's only the second time Goffstown's gone to the foul line all night long. Bailey missed the first half of 1-1, so Goffstown has not scored any points in the charity stripe.
Foot is up and in. This has been such a fine ball game from the fact that they've just played basketball. Foot again is there. It is 43-36, 44-36, an 8-point lead. Paul Carr now in the ball game for Hanover to see his first action, but Goffstown out to what has been their biggest lead of the night now, 8 with 3.5 left. If the Redskins can hang on, it'll be their first Class I championship ever. Corner jump shot, Corey. Good. A clutch shot from the right corner by Corey. That closes the gap to 6. The full court pass ahead for Coulomb. And Coulomb brings it back out at the foul line. Hanover got back on defense. Back to Kennedy. Over to Brooke Bailey on the right side. 3:09 to play. Bailey and Kennedy play catch now. Back to Kennedy. Brings it back toward the key. Back to Bailey. 3:02 to play. Bailey in the corner to Rising. Back out top to Kennedy. 44-38. Goffstown by 6. 2:56 left. Oh, the pressure is picking up now. Brooke Bailey corner. Low post to Rising. He turns. He's inside. Rising in trouble. Looking for somebody. Puts up the shot. Offensive foul. Jay Rising. Around Corey. Bailey takes it to the corner. Looking for somebody to come to. Back out to Kennedy. Kennedy over cross down on their side. So Foot. Check that. Hanover's still in their zone. Yes, they are. 2:12 to play. This has got to help Goffstown. They keep control. Here's Kennedy across to Bailey, making no move to go to the hoop. 2:06 to play. Goffstown by 6. Bailey high post pass to Rising, slapped away and foul on Nato. There's a big foul there because if Nato comes up with the ball cleanly, he's got a break. But he didn't. He fouled Rising. It'll be the third on Nato and a fourth on the team only, so Goffstown will have it out at midcourt. 2 minutes and 1 second left in regulation play, Class I championship. The Redskins lead the Marauders 44-38. Goffstown ball midcourt near side. Kennedy inbounds it to Walt Foote in the backcourt, and he'll bring it up against Coughlin. Foote turns and spins at midcourt, has it across into forecourt on the dribble to the left, and now Hanover in a man-to-man in a weave. Bailey in the lane off the Coulomb. It goes off his foot. He picks it up in the corner. Back out to Kennedy. He unloads it out front to Jay Wright. 56 seconds left on the fourth quarter clock. Goffstown 44-38.
I don't know if Marvin can ice the contest with a pair, but he certainly gets a little frosting on it.
Red Murray hands him the ball at the basket down to our left. Marvin studies the hoop. 3 quick dribbles. He dips, he flips, he hits. It is 45-38. And Marvin, who has been marvelous in this second half, will have a chance to make it 46-38. He doesn't. It hit the back of the rim. The tap up controlled by Hanover. Up to midcourt. Natove at midline. Gets around Kennedy, who falls. Natove in the lane. Back out to break the jumper from the foul line. No, the rebound. Pulled down by Goffstown. Jay Rising with 1:24 to go. Off the foot. 45-38. Goffstown on the verge with 1:19 left. 18. 16 left. Foot out front. Tricky dribbling. Gives it off to Kennedy. Kennedy takes it over to the far sideline. Natove battles for it and comes up for the basketball. Trying to get back Kennedy. Natove across midline. Hanover has it. Natove runs and guns, and he missed it. We got a rebound pulled down by Brooke Bailey. Goffstown has it again. 59 seconds. 57, 45-38. Up near side, Rising, holding over his head. He dribbles to the baseline to Coulomb. Coulomb on the left side. We got a whistle and a foul out front. Goffstown fans across the way are on their feet. And they may well be, because their club is 51 seconds away from annexing their first Class I state championship. They lead at 45-38. At the line, Jay Rising.
He's going to shoot too, Bob. It was determined by Red Murray that Russ Brink's foul was intentional, so they're awarding Jay Rising 2 shots at the line. And he could certainly ice this contest.
Jay dips, and he got it. Some of the first emotion we've seen from the Goffstown players tonight. 46-38, Rising up and short. Rebound. Taken down by Foote. Lost it. Back comes Natove of Hanover at midcourt. Natove bounce pass to Brink. He drives. He lays. He rolls it out. And Bailey has the board. And he's fouled in the backcourt by Coughlin. 46-38. Goffstown by 8 with 41 seconds remaining. And will walk up to the basket to our left, where Brooke Bailey, who all but carried the club in the first half and who has given way to Marvin Kennedy in the second half, will go to the line for a 1-and-1.
Well, bracket in as it bounded high off the back of the bracket, dropped through, and now Goffstown leads it by 9 with 41 seconds remaining, 47-38.
The ball is bouncing right for the Redskins right now. Bailey dips, and he has it. It's a 10-point lead, 48-38, 40 seconds left. Up on the near side, the chest pass for Hanover. He unloads it now to Foote. Foote gets away from 23 seconds. Foote across the lane, a layup, and no basket. Bailey hits the shot, but we had a foul before the basket. So the score stays at 48-40 with 21 seconds left. At the line, Walt Foote. Leon Knesny, all but has it now.
Well, Matt Reed commits his first personal, and now Walt Foote goes to the line, and he's been most impressive. He's a guard on offense. He plays underneath on defense, and he is some fine leaper.
Walt dips and hits. One seed Hanover by 10 points. 19 seconds left to pass at midcourt off the hands of Coulomb. Hanover gains control, but they do not have control of this game as Goffstown is 18 seconds away from a Class I championship. Corey, right corner jumper, good. He continues to bomb away. 50-42, but it will not be enough. 10 seconds, foul in the backcourt on Corey, and he is out of the ball game. And what a night he has had. Scored 23 seconds. Waller 7 seconds. 6, 5, out front 4, 3. The crowd counts it on 2, 1. That's it. Goffstown wins the Class I championship, 50-42.
There's certainly no tears in this aggregation as Leon Knesny and Jay Rising lead the club out, except the congratulations and trophy from Harry Halsey, along with the game ball that Walter Smith is presenting to one of the Redskins. I can't determine who, because they have their warm-up jackets on.
Well, Leon Knesny has the net wrapped around his neck. And the chant from across the far side of the gym from the Redskin fans is we're number one. And as the pictures are taken, they indeed are.